Hello. Wednesday, in between Christmas and New Year. It's that sort of time of day where you don't really know what day it is, what time of day it is, or anything. We're right in the middle bit. What's going on down here? The road's flooded, so there's a bit of fuckwittery. Come on, stop chatting, and get going. So I started at 7 o'clock this morning, time now 9:49. I'm going down onto the quay to get this box off. I've got a loaded box on. I did a trade, well, got in this morning, took a truck down for service, drove the DAF XG, but I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm just going to get some air on the old windscreen here. Right, this is where it gets a bit flooded. Look, you can see. Look at that water. Look at him. Can you see him go? We're on a mission. Just take it nice and steady. There's no need to create waves here. Look at the state of this. This was only dug out recently. I came through this in the ML this morning. I was like, I was a bit dubious, but you're all right. Yeah, so I took a DAF XG, first time I've driven one. It's like you get into a new truck, but it's like I couldn't find anything. You know, head you out with a steering wheel. Where's the button for that? Eventually found it. All the controls, found everything, familiarised myself with it. And then take it down for service. Now I couldn't get out. They've changed where the door handle is. It's not a lever or anything, it's a pulley up grip on the handle. But it took me a little while to find it. So dropped that down there, then somebody come and got me. Planner Cub drove down in his car, come to get me. Went back to the yard, I had a brew, fired my boy up, and I'm in no rush whatsoever. And then got my truck warmed up and everything, and then did a trailer swap to the one that I've got on now, which is a loaded box. Taking that onto the quay and picking up an empty out of my favourite container yard. Now I'm going back to the yard, and that's me done for the day. So, and tomorrow I don't have to be in Poole until 11 o'clock, which is about an hour away. So, and then I'm hot footing it up to Felixstowe. So, not a great deal of footage today, I'm afraid. Just me going down to the docks, round the docks, back to the yard. But at least it's all in semi-daylight. I must say the DAF XG is a bigger cab space, much bigger, loads more room. In fact, I'd go as far to say it's cavernous compared to my little Mercedes. But I love her. A good girl, although I did refer to her as a boy, but yeah, we're gender neutral, where everything goes, anything goes. I think she floats between the two, do you know what I mean? Never 100% what she is. It is it a boy or is it a girl? You know, you can't necessarily assume your truck is a goal. So did you all have a good Christmas? And by the time you get this, did you all have a good happy New Year to you all? And did you all have a good New Year? I had a half decent Christmas, a bit peoply for my liking, a bit too many people, a bit noisy. I don't like that. You know. Yeah, a bit peoply. Don't like that. I was hoping my stepdaughter was going to test positive. She had a cough. So I thought, oh no, see if she can do a test. See what happens. No, negative. Could have stayed at home. Like we did last year. No, she had to be negative, didn't she? So I had to deal with people. I don't like that. So did I like the DAF XG? The seat was a bit strange, but then again I didn't really have time to fiddle around with it too much, so I reckon I could have got a lot more comfier. But the layout, the dashboard was nice, the layout was good. Nice digital dash and display. Didn't think the mirrors were quite as clear as mine, they were, unless they've been dimmed. And I didn't have time to fiddle about with them, so I just went with what it was. So they might have been dimmed a bit. You know, there was just no contrast, it was quite dark. But she drove alright, she sounded nice, smooth gear changes. As soon as I went through that pulled out through that deep water that I just drove through, dashboard lit up. Oh, brake failure, brakes not working properly. So yeah, and that didn't change until that didn't change. It carried on being there, and I didn't know how to switch it off, so I just left it on there. So went in for service like that, and other than that, it was a you know, half decent drive. I wouldn't mind having one. The bed is huge, and there's more space in the cab. Definitely more space in the cab to move around. But how much moving around? It's not like I'm going to be doing a tango or nothing in here. Do you know what I mean? That'd be a sight. There's a few container boys working today. Most of our lads are. We've only got 3 or 4 trucks parked up in the yard, so most of them are out. I seem to have quite a cushy day. There's one lad doing these, well, he's just sat in the yard waiting for something to do. I haven't exactly worked hard today, nor will I. Are they all going, yeah they are, I think. Never quite know, because there's no signals, do they? So yeah, we're just going down to Southampton Quay now, getting this box off. I don't care how long it takes. I've got nothing else to do. And I don't know whether to go home and spend a tenner's worth of diesel, get a rubbish night's sleep, because I know I've got to be up earlier than if I was in the yard. I've got to go shopping because we failed to go shopping and I'm out of food, so I've got to go to Tesco's. I'll just go to Tesco's and come back and have a relaxing afternoon. I feel a bit guilty doing that, but I don't know. See how I feel. See how things go. I might have to do another shunt yet. In which case I probably won't. I don't think I have to. So who knows what's going to happen. So I had to take the DAF truck down to this dealership on the left here. You'll see it as I go by. Well, you might. Yeah, down in there on the left, look, and I think you can just about see it, I expect. Got a nice Fiat van in there. Nice silver one, but I think it was electric. Tried to think what the money was. There was a bigger van in there. It was up 42 grand. It was like, geez, serious bucks, you know. Oh, I've got a filter in between these ones. Container lift. I'll get in front of him. Behind this boy here. He's going really slow. Come on, my son. Put down a bit. Got flushed in from container lift. So I've got to get this box lifted off. And I've got to set my box up for a 20. Trailer up for a 20. I'm imagining now that the docks are going to be really quiet. That's what I'm expecting. So we'll find out in a minute. Just my luck that they'll shut for some bizarre reason. I'll be in the pig pen for a couple of hours. Oh well, then again, if I am, I am. It doesn't really matter. I haven't really got to be anywhere today. So, am I going to be in transfer area 1 or transfer area 3? 2, 3 even. No 2 anymore. Okay, no queues going in, but there's a few trucks on in area 1. Got a red light. There we go. As if by magic. Pick again. There we go. You can hear some beeping. It's occurring. prodding around like a load of fannies. Hey, straight in. That's what I like to see. Right, that was easy. You just got to type in a whole load of information, yeah. Hang on. You got to type in your reg number. Well, you got to say that you've done the induction course. Then you got to type in your reg number. Then you got to type in your VBS number, which is the vehicle booking system number that is allocated to you for your time slot, which you have to pre-book. You can't just turn up. Then you have to confirm the box that's going on and the box that's coming off and the box that's going on if you have one, or vice versa. I've only got one box coming off. Then it, ooh, that's shut. Nice. So I should have been that lane, but they shut it. Handy. So I've done that, so I'm booked in now. Now I've come here and I check the seal. And I type in my reg number once more. Well, actually on this one it recognises my reg number. It's got an AMPR camera. And they don't tell me what area I've got to go to, but I'm pretty 100% certain that I will end up in area 1, because it told me to go to lane 1 back on what they call pre-gate. So this one is pre-gate as well, so there's 2 pre-gates, just to confuse you. This is also where if you've got any dangerous good notes, you hand those in here, where it says, and if you see the sign, it says post DGN here. Just got the nod to go forwards. I don't normally go forwards. He's just trying to get them all to come through. Bizarre. Ah, okay, he's gone. Okay. Roll my window down. Oh, so I can press the button to confirm my reg number. Seatbelt back on like a good boy. And I'm just looking at the screen on my right hand side here to let me know exactly where I'm going. So it'll either say 1 or 1 or 3, but I suspect it'll be 1 because it told me to go to 1 earlier on. And as I've only got the 1 box on, sometimes it can change because depending on what boxes you've got and where they're going, whether you've got an empty on or not. He has to check the seal on the back of the truck. Hope he doesn't ask me to clarify anything because I haven't got any details of this job. It's just a trailer swap, pick it up and bring it down. So. When did I get down here? Just after 10 minutes. Please wait while checks are completed. It's still flashing, telling me that it's waiting. I think he's checked the seal now. Area 1. And away we go. Area 1. Okay, so we're going to Area 1 now. wipers on so you can see a bit. So this can all be a bit daunting if you've never been in here before, like, you know, as to where you're going and what you're doing. I mean, you should really come in here with somebody, which is what happened to me when I first started coming in. I had somebody with me. The only place I didn't have anyone with me was Felixstowe, and I still get lost there now. I can go up and down. I can go up and down stacks at least a couple of times before I find out exactly where I'm going. But yeah, does anybody bother? No. One gives a monkey. So I'm going into this area on the left here now, but you've got to go all the way to the top to get in. So you go all the way up here, you go into another gate that says proceed to area 1. So you check in again in a minute. And then you check in again. So it's 4 check-ins. This end on the right, this is where all the damaged boxes come. They've been damaged en route, either on the container ships or damaged when they come off the container ships or when they hit the docks. Some of them have got all sorts of damage to them. So we're going this way because they're blocking the lanes up. Just make me turn. So I have to book in, check in once more. I've got to type my reg number in here. Yeah, I have to type my number in. Get bloody wet in the process. So it tells me to go to allocation point 1. So there's 2 terminals here, so we have to type the reg number in again. And that'll tell me what slot number I've got to go to then. Always try and get in on this right one just in case I've got slot 1. I was at the wrong angle. Right, seatbelt off again. So I'm in slot 21. So it tells me there what slot I need to get into. So I've got to look for slot 21. Now I know that's about a third of the way down. So they're all numbered. Number 1 all the way down to 64, I think it is. 60 something. Anyone I know along here? Don't think so. 14, 17, 20, 21, I've spotted it. There we go. Line myself up. Between the lines. So I've got to go and do my twist locks now. So I'll stop about there, straighten up, nice, lovely. Put my coat on. Amuse yourselves by looking ahead. I'm going to go and do my twist lock, so I've got to put the coat on and get out in the rain again. Bloody hell. Here we go. There's your man Ashley. He's working, he's a keen lad, he puts the hours in. Got a YouTube channel, Ashley Hale I think his name is. So I'll go and have a look, see what he does. Oh, I'm too far over after all of that. I was perfect. I was a little bit close to that line. So I like to get it bang on here. That'll do. We're in. And I just got to wait for the lifter to come along and get me box off. Right, I'll speak to you all later. Cheers. Hello. Well, that's me in the I just set my trailer up for a 20. Had a quick chat with Ashley and I had my box lifted off. Can't see. We're good. Had my box lifted off and I had a quick chat. It's really quiet, but somebody come along and wanted to go in my slot, so I had to go. So off I went. So I pulled myself into the seal check area. It's quiet, and got a bit moist, and set my trailer up to go and get this empty 20 on. Everything's wet. All my rags are wet. Inside of my door's wet. It's gonna get wetter. Right there. Good to go, your journey is complete. Right. Oh, it's weather. So down to my favourite container yard. Gonna say. Quite like coming down the docks when it's nice and quiet. You can sort of, you know, you can get about a bit. So what was I on there? I was in there about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 40 minutes. Yeah, box off. You know, the trouble is, you know, they don't have it. I bet there's loads of straddlers parked up. go down through the docks. I was on area 1. Got empty park 2 on your right. Go on. There's some straddlers going across. You've got on the left hand side here, you've got the rail terminal. So they come off on the dock, get the boxes off on the docks, and those that are going up by freight on the railway go across there on the left there. So you'll see a straddler go across now. And I can have a sip of coffee. Only the one. And we're off. So you're not going to be able to see the straddler part, but see how many are in. 2/3 are out, a third of them are in. Yeah, just over a third. And they've got some boats in as well. But, I don't know why I'm signalling left. Yeah, there's a couple of boats in. That is area 3 to the right, and then straight ahead of you is empty park. So we're just going left here, straight on down the road. Empty park's looking fairly quiet. Big scrapyard on the right there. That's where they export a lot of scrap. Well, everything goes in there is exported. A few truck yards. Over the railway line. Another container yard on the right. They're pretty good in there, they've got a lot going in there. No mucking around. All brand new vans, and I don't know whether they're import or export. Import, I think. So I don't think we make transits anymore, do we, in this country? Got no idea what they're doing on the right here. No signs to say what they're doing. More vans down here, and you've got the Tesla's import centre. And then on the right here you've got all the parking for the cruise liners. See all this building on the left here with the big like tanks? I had to collect in there a little while back. The amount of times I've driven past it and then I had a job to go and get it and I couldn't work out where it was. It's actually in there. I've driven past it hundreds of times and never even noticed it. So, time is now. Looking quiet, so it shouldn't really be an issue. See what we got. Have to check to make sure my pins are still up when I get round here. You just can't see. With the mirrors. Go here, stop, stick my head out the window. All my pins are good. Now, which one do I go for? Go for this one here. Oh yeah. Indecisive. I can guarantee this won't be the first one that moves. So anyway, as I'm here now and I've got nothing else to do other than wait, it's 10:55. We'll have a look to see what happens as we go through the process. Speak to you later. So, that didn't take long. About 5 minutes. So we're going round now. Into lane 2. Shouldn't be long here either. So we're here, we're just waiting for that lad to come out. Wet enough for you?
Yeah, just a fucking tag, mate. Do you want to go to Yankee for me, mate?
Where's
in the middle, top left.
Top left, lovely job. Cheers, fella. Through the middle, top left. I've taken a bay out, look. Used to be able to go in that bay there. Done away with it. I should be increasing the amount of bays, not decreasing it. So it used to be 4. Now there's only 3. And here we sit, and here we wait. So as you've got nothing to see here, and you're not going to see anything, I'll put you back on. Time now is 11 o'clock. And I'll speak to you in a minute or two. Hello. 11:22. Let's go back up for the dogs. No rush. So I've got a little 20-footer on. Yeah, not too bad at all, considering. Mind you, it should be, because there's only a few of us in there. So that is me, more or less, done for the day. I've got my books on for tomorrow. And that's it. I've got to be pool for 11 o'clock. So I get there at 10, 10:30. And then only a 20-footer, and it'll all be palletised, so it won't take long. Yeah, it's 30 minutes in there. Trying out a new mount. It's rubbish for my phone. I've given it for Christmas. It's absolute shite. Bit of a slalom chicane there. Yeah, I'm not going to use that mount in its current position. I need to find somewhere else. I thought it would be an absolutely spot on position, but it's just like it's a waggly tail. I reckon we're just going to make it through before they close the rail line there. Yeah. We'll have a go. We might leave it there, see how we get on with it. Gold star with a new truck. Oh, we've had some rain. I think it was last year or the year before? And I very rarely remember getting wet at all. I was thinking about it and I thought, I hardly used my coat. It was ended up in the side locker. I just didn't use it. But at the moment, it's all the time. Well, pull the forcer down. You won't splash them. Oh, these shunters there's no hurry up with them boys. He is in no rush whatsoever. Unlike that lad there. Let's have some dry days, eh? Well, that was the mount falling off. So clearly that doesn't work very well. Doesn't work at all. Rubbish. Oh my word. Harley Davidson, I don't know if they're open or closed, you never can tell, but I think they're open. You can never tell with them boys these recently, and they're that dealership. They're always advertising for sales staff, so oh, I wouldn't want to be on a bike today. That is mank. And whoever it is has got long hair, so that's going to be mank as well. Oh my word alive. Horrible. I've ridden in wet conditions like this. It's not fun. No fun. Your knackers get wet and everything. Oh, I ain't even got waterproof trousers on. Jeez. Ugh. So back to the yard. I don't know, this is my box for tomorrow, but I don't know if they've got anything for me this afternoon. I'm going to take the card out straight away just in case. Go shopping. I've got a little bit of food, but I've got no fruit, well, I have, but nothing to go in me. I forgot honey. I might have to buy a jar of honey. No blueberries or raspberries. Quite like those in me Greek yogurt. Get some cauliflower cheese. I've got lamb steaks on board. I'll cook these gammons over Christmas period. Oh my word. Right, slow cooker gammon recipe, guaranteed to be amazing. Right, 2 cans of cider. Go on then, go on then, you absolute muppet. My word, what do you want? Written invitation. I used Orchard Pig in one lot, and then I used Strongbow in the second lot. big lump of gammon. I cut up a couple of oranges, about 3 or 4 oranges, laid them on the base. Then I put the gammon in, so I laid the gammon on top of the, cut the netting off it, so it has room to move about a bit, you know, spread out. Lay the gammon down into the onto the oranges. Pour 2 cans of cider in. Job done. On high for 7 to 8 hours. Seems like a long time, and it is, but well worth it. Promise you. Okay. At the 7 to 8 hour mark, take it out. Discard all the juice and all of that malarkey. Stick it into silver foil on a tray. Now, it's now going to go in the oven, but before you put it in the oven, make up a mixture of Dijon mustard and honey. Take the fat off the gammon, take it all off and throw it away, unless you want to use it for crackling or something, but ditch it, it's no good. It's rubbery, it doesn't cook that well, you know, not the best stuff in the world. And scrape all the excess fat off it, so you're just down to the pink meat. Scrape it off, chuck it away, don't need it. And then you cut slices and crisscrosses into the top of the meat, not too deep, because at this stage it should start to fall apart, so you've got to be a bit gentle and use a really sharp knife. Right, so make some good gouges in it, and then what you're going to do, you're going to spoon with a teaspoon your honey and mustard, Dijon mustard and honey mixed together, plenty of it, into the top and in all the crevices. Then it's soak on in there and totally cover the top. Then you're going to stick it in the oven for an hour on 180 degrees. Stick it in there for, you know, 50 minutes to an hour, and that will then all crackle up and glaze over, and it will just taste absolutely gorgeous. Take it out. The meat, you can't carve it because it'll just go like shredded pork. It'll just fall apart on you. My word, you haven't tasted anything like it. Try it. Get a piece of ropey old gammon and do that in a slow cooker, and you cannot go wrong. It will turn a ropey, because gammon, to be fair, can be a bit ropey, can't it? Either chewy, salty, just you know. You're going, geez, I need to drink a pint of water straight away just to. No, not with this. It's just delicious. I cooked 2 gammons over the Christmas period, and both exceptional. Never used that recipe before, and it is just keeping it simple. I've seen people, I've tried it with Coke and all sorts, but and ale and no, just 2 cans of cider, pour it in, job done. Seem to be getting messages left, right and centre. So we're coming back up to the water. I want to go through it in the truck as I can. Oh, there's some water about. Shopping, I won't be coming out the way that I go in the truck. There is another route in, and I'll do that. Where's he going? I've got no idea. How about a signal? won't bother with signal because I'm telepathic, remember. So this is about it for today. This was mucking around on the docks. Bobbing that truck. What bob? Gorgeous Kira bought me a t-shirt with Fat Bloke Travels on it. She had it made. Looked quite cool. Let me know if there was anything that you wanted to buy, whether it be a mug or a hoodie or a t-shirt or an apron or a bag, or go, shut up, I don't want to buy anything, it's all crap and overpriced, then let me know. Yeah, they'll have some derogatory slogan on it, I'm sure. I've said that I'd buy the Gorgeous Kira a t-shirt that said she's got a fair bit of weight behind her, but funnily enough she won't wear it. I said I'd buy her one. Right, here we go. Right, if anything comes towards me, they're going to get flooded. So we're just going to take it nice and steady. Okay, down to about 10 miles an hour and just chug on. I think it's getting deeper. Can't even see the side of the road. I'm sort of roughly in the right place. Up to my wheel arches. Up to the bottom of my wheel arches. That is some amount of water. I went through in the DAF this morning and also I had lights come up saying my brakes were about to fail. Typical DAF, full of alarms.